I don't believe lust is dangerous because it simply makes you sexually moved or want something you can't have. Lust strips the humanity from the person and inherently strips you. Love humanizes people. So, in direct contrast, lust dehumanizes them. We cannot say that we love this person when we are driven to this person because of sexual attraction simply. Lust is blinding. Because where love was supposed to be this big, welcoming, engulfing kind of feeling, lust is the same thing, but it's consuming. Love feels like a hug from your favorite person. Lust feels like a helmet, a football helmet you can't really get off. It's pressing against your head. It's too small, it's too tight. That's what lust is. It's restrictive because to surpass lust would be to surpass dehumanization. To get to love, you would have to press through the brick wall that separates them from being them and separate from you. We have these debates and we have these talks all the time, and it's lust and love, and it can at some point become a tiresome conversation to see and to hear because it's been a very popular one, and people would say these are more like buzzwords. I think lust and having sex outside of marriage is dehumanizing. If you are a Christian or you believe in Jesus and the Word, or if you have studied the biblical principles, you know that there's this constant idea of the two become one, right? It says it. The two become one. Adam knew Eve, and then they bore this child, right? So it's this knowledge, is this I know you. There's this deeper level of understanding, this deeper connection that man cannot nowadays truly comprehend, the soul tie in a sense, but it's intertwined, right? There's a deep it's intertwinedness that is there, right? But when you do it before you have come into an actual covenant with someone, a marriage before God, because God honors marriages, it stops you from really getting to know the person. Because lust, over time, and at its root, right, you don't realize it in the moment, but over time, it keeps this person from truly knowing you beyond this veil, beyond who and what you do to them. And love isn't what that person does for us. It is quite literally what this person makes me want to do for them. How I want to give myself up. How I want to sacrifice, and how I want to adore and engulf myself into this person. I want to show, I want to shout, I want to express. And how many ways can I do that? I wonder. how much I love this person, how much this person and I are one. It is scary being both on the receiving end of love and giving that love back. And I think what I've learned, at least with coming into God and coming into Christ and having to be stripped down bare, essentially, to see who I really was, and in turn see who God really was. I'm still learning, of course. There's so many facets to God and to Christ, the Godhead, 3 in 1. What I have learned, it is increasingly more frightening to be loved, because true love, it's exposing you're naked before this person, expecting them, hoping that this, what they say is true, that this is love. That's frightening, right? And it's uncomfortable when you are met and this person brings this to your attention, and they see and they call out and they deal with all of these things that aren't right. And you have to come to terms that you're not right. And then you have to come to terms with them, and you got to figure this out, right? It's revealing love, because it is only when you are stripped bare, not physically, emotionally, mentally, and everything in your mind and your heart and your soul is exposed. And then this person says, I still love you. I will still go and fight your battles. I will go to the end of the earth to protect you, to keep you safe. And it is a direct contrast to lust. Lust is selfish. I don't think a lot of us are ready for that conversation. It's not just that you're aroused, it's not just that you're a young teen or adult, or you're just a sexual person, that you need your needs met. I definitely think lust is entirely self-focused. And that's the problem with lust in relationships. And that is why lust, especially in your relationship with Christ, is so detrimental, because it just reveals another level of selfishness, of you just prioritizing yourself. There's a healing that needs to take place. And if you're in a relationship between you and your partner, because y'all didn't get there by a whim, people aren't just lustful all of a sudden. There's a spirit of lust that may be passed down, but there's some healing that needs to be done. And if you're in Christ, there's definitely some healing and some deliverance, repenting. But there's also so much love and grace available to you, because you're not the first person to struggle with lust or love. Be blessed.